How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. What we got here, this is one of those, this Lionsgate. I thought this was Lionsgate for a while. That was probably almost 10 years ago now. We spent a lot of these, like 4 horror films in a pack. No real theme amongst them. Some of them were re-releases, some weren't. They're extremely cheap. These things, I think they retail for like $12 to $15, but you found them in stores $7.50, $5. I probably paid $7.50 for this. This is the 4 film pack. We got My Best Friend is a Vampire, Repossessed with Linda Blair and Ned Beatty and Leslie Nielsen, uncut version of Slaughter High, the classic slasher from the 80s that's set on April Fool's Day, but it's not called April Fool's Day, it's called Slaughter High. And of course, Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out, which I actually own in another pack, and then I own on VHS. Let's show you what these look like real quick. As you can see, you know, they're flipper discs, 1 film per side, which I'm not... A case like this, I'm kind of worried about scratches and shit, but they all still work good. I forgot I owned this. A lot of my DVDs, I got a couple of friends who, it's 2 sisters, both of them ended up losing their jobs around the same time, and they were trying to find another job. They had no money. Like, money was extremely, a little bit of money they had to go to food and gas, keep the car going so they can go find a job. So they didn't have, you know, they had a TV and they had a DVD, a Blu-ray and a DVD player, but they had nothing to watch, so I'd loan them a shit pile of DVDs, like at least 100. And I've been slowly getting them back from them as they get them watched. Both of them are working now. So I'll loan them. Okay, My Best Friend is a Vampire. This is a horror comedy. It's got, so there's nobody really in it that's that big. It does have a trivia track. Now, this is a full screen rip of it. That's from 1988. Okay, Repossessed. Is that a full screen? It is another full screen. It's got a trivia track. And it's got a trailer. And that's from 1990. That Repossessed is kind of... My Best Friend is a Vampire, kind of comedy vampire film. It ain't that good. Repossessed is great. It's basically Leslie Nielsen Naked Gun style parody of The Exorcist, and they got Linda Blair to show up in. This is one of those that I saw a lot in the early 90s. It was on Showtime and the movie channel. Like, felt like it came on twice a week, and I'd watch it pretty much every time it came on because it was funny as hell. I see a lot of people hating on it. I don't get it. I really don't. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Slaughter High. This is one of those I remember hearing about when I was younger, never saw it, and then in like 2004, somewhere around there, you know, I discovered BitTorrent, and I also discovered that, and this information is worthless now, but back then, most of your files, when people rip DVDs and shit like that, they rip them in, they'd be AVI files, but they'd be encoded in either the DivX codec or the XVIG codec, and I got a DVD player that played those codecs, so I could rip the shit. The movies were ripped. They were ripped where they fit on a single CD, burn a CD, and watch it. I'd heard about Slaughter High for years. Marty, little nerdy kid, gets picked on in school. The popular kid set up a prank on him, make him think that the hot girl at school, who's played by Caroline Munro, is after him. He ends up catching on fire and runs off. They get invited to I think it's a 10-year class reunion, even though they look like they're a lot older than, you know, late 20s. They show up to the school. School's abandoned. They go in. And Marty is there killing them, and it's April Fool's Day. And it's best known for 2 things. The actor who played Marty, not too long for the movie hit theaters, killed himself. Everything he's best known for is there's a line in the movie that kind of gives away that this was a UK-made film. In the UK, even though they said it's supposed to be happening in the US, is that, oh, all we got to do is make it to lunchtime. April Fool's Day ends at lunchtime. And I heard, I'm like, well, no, April Fool's Day don't end at lunchtime. What the fuck, you know? And it wasn't until... a friend of mine who lives over in the UK explained to me, yeah, over in the UK, April Fool's Day ends at lunchtime on April Fool's Day. That way you ain't got the whole day at school kids trying to play pranks on each other. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Good little slasher. Man, every one of these films is full frame. This I know got theatrical release, so it shouldn't be full frame, but there is a nice Vestron video release with all kinds of extras. Great film. Good gore in it. Kind of brain dead, but great film. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. This is the infamous one. It's one of the first movies Laura Herring did. I best know her from Mulholland Drive, but I'm trying to think what else she's known for. And this is the one with Bill Moseley running around with what looks like a see-through salad bowl on his head with his brain exposed. He's supposed to be, was it Ricky in the second one? The killer from the second one. It's okay. It ain't nothing special. And that one I think went straight to video because I know the other DVD, I got the Silent Night, Deadly Night pack that's 3, 4, and 5. It's full frame on there. Decent little film. There's the back. Like I said, not a bad little set. I don't know what this will set you back now. I know this has got a better release. This, as far as I know, they've not done any kind of special release. Screen Factories did the first two. They'll probably get to this eventually. No idea on that. I don't think this has got any other. I mean, it probably has a single release on DVD. But as I showed, you know, these are one film per size. So that they're not, the bit rate shouldn't be too low. If you find this cheap, like $7, and you don't mind horror comedy, definitely worth picking up. But I hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.